Hi YouTube, and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be me showing you my weekly setup and just everything that's been going on lately. So I have set up, I'll have to do a video. I will definitely be doing a video this week, more than likely Wednesday, showing you all my setup for my 2026, because as you all know, Hobonichi is a yearly planner, but it starts in December because it gives you December month as well as the full month in December to actually plan in. So I will be using that and getting into that next week. But this is what I'm in now. My favorite Hobonichi. I just added in a couple of dates that are coming up. I won't be in this next month, but I just wanted to jot down some things, and this is the plan. So this is what happened last week. I feel like I didn't get so many important things done. As you can see, it's red, but I didn't get those done. I do plan on doing that this week, so I have some priority things. This is how this week's layout is going. So this is what I will probably continue to do in my next year's one. I want to, like I've told you all before, focus on 3 important priority things that I want to get done in a day. And then I'll still have my regular running list that I always have. And then to the left will be my appointments. So I kind of labeled off how many days my kids are out of school, like any appointments I need to have. Work will go on this section, all those types of things. And then the 3 to-dos for the week, I made a space for reminders. And then I was really trying to use my stickers, like I told you all. I am trying to stop hoarding stickers and use them. So I put some listed out things that I want to clean, and this will be for gratitude. Now, I did go ahead and put in this post that I have. So Pioneer Woman, I'm not sure if you all have ever heard of her. You probably have if you're into cooking or have seen any cooking shows. She's good. She has some slow cooker meals, and I wrote them down because these are some things that I want to try. So I have that, and then in the back, just to show you all what I'm doing, you know, I still have my layout for my events that I really depend on. And then this was this past week. It was only a day that I didn't get to log in what I eat. And then I also completed like my little tracker. And these are for like the most important things. Being at work on time, and not to say that I'm like habitually late, but I want to be there on time, like at my desk, at least right at my start time. Not like walking in. I know it's so bad to say out loud. But yeah. So we had that, and so I crossed out the days that I'm not going to work, so I don't fool myself in thinking that, oh, I did good when I really didn't, if I need to work on it. As you can see, I only made it to work right, you know, like sitting down and everything on my desk one day this week rather. I had takeout a lot. I did all 7 days do either devotional or Bible study, which I'm happy about that. Typically, I don't like to feel like I have to journal every day. So what I might do is put like a sticky, like a post-it in my journal as to like what happened that day, so I know what to go back and write. If I'm not adding receipts or something like that. So I did the same thing for this coming week. Except I added decolor and clean as well. So this is something I plan on carrying over into my new planner. And I already did out the food tracker, and then I did what I need to do this week. Now you see this is a lot of stuff, but that's because all of this kind of needs to get done. Nothing is irrelevant. So um, I have that. Nothing else. I mean, I'm kind of sad that I didn't use the rest. This is a mega, so that's why I really want to get into it. The only flip side is I decided to use the mega for my but you know what? I might track in that. Instead of putting like this tracker in my planner, I think I might do all of this, like food tracking and everything, in my life book, the weekly one that I have for life, because that is the one where it's mega. But I hate that I have all these pages. One thing that I really want to do this coming year is log movies, and I think I'm gonna have to have a separate section for logging like Lifetime movies, because I now have the Lifetime channel, the network thing. So I have been watching movies on there, and I want to kind of log that, especially giving them stars. And I think it's good like having movies down that I want to see so that I don't forget to watch them. So yeah, that is here. That is my Hobonichi week. I still have my handy dandy notebook that I always have. Now the only thing with this is, so I put different things down. The only thing with this is that sometimes I need more space, and I don't want to like keep turning pages, in addition to me not writing the smallest, even though I'm trying to work on that. So I didn't use it yet, but I've been thinking. I've had these. I have like about 4 of these that I've had for a really long time. I like grid because you can, do what you need to do on it. You don't have to worry about writing exactly on the lines, and it's bigger. So whatever you want to do, you can do it in here. This is 80 sheets, and part of me wants to do it because I just have like notes on top of notes sometimes. Whatever happened in that day, whatever notes I need to make, whether it's I've made calls to doctor, anything like that, and they're asking me to write something down, directions down, where to come in and the entrances at, different things like that. Because I have a notebook, it's, what size is it at work? And I am just flying through those papers. And I said, after I finish that notebook, I'm going to get this size for work as well, because I need space. And like when you get into me writing down what I want to do for Christmas festivities, any gifts or anything like that I want to get or do, I want to be able to write it down. Definitely my budget category, stuff like that I'm still trying to solidify. I want to be able to write in a big enough spot where I'm not constantly turning the pages. So that being said, that kind of brings me to, since I mentioned finances, my budget planner. So I showed you all this before, and I have the categories and everything. Well, I need to really write them. I'm using a calendar, and today, so this is what I'm going to try not to do. Today, I went back on my bank app, and I filled in all of these things. But it's something that I should already be doing. I mean, without having to do it in one sitting, that I don't like. So that's something that I'm going to try to change. But other than that, yeah, that is all that has been going on. I hope you all have a wonderful week this coming week. Let me know down below if you're doing anything special this week. Like, did you take off work? Do you plan on going to family homes? Do you just plan on resting? What is it that you have plans for? And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.